Gabriele. And tell us a little bit what is Coffee Lab and Mocha Floor, and what do you do?
Mocaflor is an Italian company, it's a Florentine company, active since 3 generations right now, so it is active since the 50s. It's quite a traditional company, but recently we have in some way followed and pushed on a kind of new approach in the world of coffee. You know that coffee doesn't grow really well in Italy, okay?
No,
it's not the
no.
best place for
No.
coffee, absolutely no. Okay, we have not the right weather, even the weather is changing. So what we do is to buy coffee all around the world in more than 40 countries, and then we blend. Okay, coffee is an agricultural product, so not always is the same. So maybe 1 year the coffee from Mexico or so is more acidic or so. In this way, we need to mix it in order to get always the same sensation. Following this idea, we started with a new project called Caffè Lab, as you can see.
Okay.
Caffè Lab has started as an online shop, but right now is facing even new possibilities in the professional world. And the idea of Caffè Lab is to give a new dignity to the coffee itself.
Even more in Italy.
Absolutely, yes. Well, from one side, we can see that the Italian baristas are very famous all around the world, but are not very well prepared. Okay? If you ask to every Italian barista which coffee is really using, actually, he doesn't know. Okay, oh, well, it's Arabica from Brazil. Oh yeah, it's red wine from Europe. More or less, this is the idea. Well, instead, coffee is something that grows in a plantation, in an area. This is why in the coffee of Caffè Lab, we try to focalize from which farm. Okay? Okay. From which farm it's coming from, even the name of the producer is important for us, and a lot of information. So we try to focalize the idea, the attention to the people that the coffee is something that comes from the ground, from the work of the farmers, and so we try really to create a new. At the end, Mocaflor or Lavazza or whatever is just the name of the roaster, it's just the name of the chef, the cook.
Yeah.
But then the coffee grows in another place.
Raise awareness and create new approach to.
Yeah, absolutely yes. By the way, we consider it even a more ethical approach because we have some direct contacts with the roaster, with the farmers, and we can try to sell their own coffee, paying a little bit more and without any middleman on the side. So in this way we can create a direct chain through the plantation
and secure that working conditions are good.
Paid the right price for the right coffee. Also, I can say that in this way, even the producer are pushed in the idea to produce a better coffee if they want to sell it directly. Otherwise, usually the coffee is a bulk, so all the coffee from the area, from the valley, I don't know, is poured together and is sold together. But in this way, of course, no any farmer can get the will to reach better. So this way we can truly do it better. And we can see that even in Italy, that is a very traditional market for coffee, but somebody is starting to understand that coffee can be not just a cup to wake up in the morning, but even an experience.
Yeah. So after 20 years in Italy, we'll have even better espresso than.
Maybe yes. Okay.
Can you tell us then a little bit more about the roasting process? You said that you get beans green.
Yeah.
And then they turn into.
I'm very sorry to say that here we have no green beans to show you. Okay, I don't see anywhere. It's difficult to sell. Well, yes. Anyway, consider the coffee is a sherry. Into the sherry there are 2 seeds. Okay, there are the beans. With a special process, we eliminate the pulp. We get just the seeds, and then the seeds, after a certain process, are roasted. The roasting is needed not just to. You cannot, if the coffee is green, you cannot simply ground it. It's too hard.
Yeah.
And then also, if you drink, I don't know how, a green coffee, it smells of grass. It's not very interesting. So we need to roast it in order to develop the aroma of coffee itself.
Okay.
The roasting process is long from 12 to 18 minutes in the average, reaching the temperature of 205 degrees Celsius. I don't know in Fahrenheit.
I don't know.
Around 300, something like that. Well, during this at the end, the color of the bean is going to tell us some ideas about the taste. If the coffee is very, very dark, usually you are developing the body of the coffee is more thick, okay, but also is more bitter. If instead it's too light, you are enhancing some aromas, but also you are enhancing the acidity of the coffee itself. So the color can change the aroma. Okay,
Yeah.
the point of roasting it is like roast beef. Okay, it's
Yeah.
changing the taste of coffee itself. I'm making it very simple
Yeah, yeah,
because it
yeah.
of course
This
can be
is
very
what I-
different. Even well, the external color of the bean is important, but it's very important also the inner part of the bean itself. And if you roast it too fast or too slow, you can reach the same color outside, but inside is changing, and of course it's changing the aroma.
Yeah.
So you can destroy some
Yeah.
beans, or instead you can enhance it, make it the better,
Yes.
the coffee itself.
Okay.
It's a science again.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to start to roast coffee, you need to burn a lot of coffee before.
Yeah, I will maybe postpone it to the
In the
for the
future,
future. Yes. Well, thank you very much, Gabriele,
pleasure
for
for me,
the interview.
yeah.
It was very interesting, and good luck with your project. I think it's
Absolutely,
really
we work and we
interesting.
push it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.